I'm Glenda,
And Vincent.
and this is our tape recording for just to get out there that we have a GoFundMe account, and we thought we'd advertise to um, a broader audience, because our GoFundMe account is not really getting a lot of hits or not reaching enough people.
Excuse me.
I don't know if you've ever had anybody who has gotten sick. This is my experience. When I got sick, before I got sick, I had a lot of friends. And then after I got sick, uh, some a lot of my friends disappeared. I guess I kind of realized it was a lot of what I was doing a lot for them than what they were doing for me to begin with. So, but I have a rare lung disease called idiopathic pulmonary arterial hypertension, and it's like having high blood pressure in the lungs, and I have holes in my arterial vein that doesn't allow my heart to pump oxygen into my right lung. So I need oxygen on 24 hours a day. And the oxygen is something I will always have to have. And climbing steps is something that is very hard to do. And that's with this house is that climbing steps is a part of what is hard for me to do on a daily basis, that I just can't do that. And so with this is that I will need a lung transplant. I'm on several drugs. I have been on clinical trials since the beginning when I was diagnosed with this disease. And when they found out I had this disease, I had been going around to every doctor I could, trying to find out what was wrong with me. And we couldn't, nobody knew what was going on with me, didn't know what was wrong or anything. And it was really hard. And we were trying our best to just stay calm and, hope that the next doctor we went to, we would find out something. And it took us 2 years to finally find a doctor that was able to diagnose me. And when we found the doctors, they told me if I had waited 2 weeks that I would have been dead. And that's just scary, because watching videos of this disease, and most of the people that had been diagnosed during autopsies and so forth. But now that they have these doctors, these specialists, people are being diagnosed every day now. This is a disease that normally they diagnose in infancy. That's why it was so hard to diagnose in adults. So, but our doctors are working daily to try and find a cure, and we're doing our best to keep me healthy. But in that, I've become really sick, and that is due to my house also, because I have developed allergic reactions in my lungs, and we have had to do tests on everything, and it come to find out that I have been having allergic reactions to my house after having two companies come in and do testing on my house. That is the results that that the doctors and the companies have come back with. So with my fiance and my other family members who started my GoFundMe account, they just wanted to try and get something started to try and help get me into a house where there's no steps and where there's a wheelchair ramp to where I could get out and do things, because this house has a bathroom on the second floor. So I'm on the second floor. I don't go downstairs unless I have a doctor's appointment. And it's hard because we have 5 grandsons, and I don't get to spend time with my daughter, my son, my grandson. They stop by. My 7-year-old grandson, he comes every weekend. But I know my fiance gets out and he plays sports with him and everything, but he doesn't he's always like, he wishes I would be out there with him. Why can't I come out and play? And I don't have the energy. I can't. I don't like the word I can't. And these steps are putting a big can't in my life, in my vocabulary. Because once I make it upstairs, I'm totally exhausted, totally wiped out. And then my body just shuts down and I go to sleep. And he'll say his ayah is no fun. He'll want to go home because ayah fell asleep again. And I don't want to be that ayah. I want to be an ayah that has fun with her grandsons and who could be there for them. And I want to be an ayah that can go to sporting events. He plays baseball, and I watch it when they send me the clips, and I watch it over my phone or on my computer. I'm like that. I adore them, and I'm like I'm getting myself ready to have a lung transplant, double lung transplant, and heart transplant, and or I should put it like this: double lung transplant. And once they open me up and they see the condition of my heart, then that's when they will and we will know just, you know, whether I need the heart transplant or not. And here in the next few weeks, after I have all my testing and everything done, is when I'll find out about the transplant, the surgery, and everything. But right now, we need your help with donations to our GoFundMe account, and it's called A House for Glenda at GoFundMe.com. We would so much appreciate your help, because without it, I'm just stuck in this little room on the second floor, and I just turned 50 in October. I want to live outside this room. I know when I go to my doctor's appointments, they say, "Oh, you don't look like you're 50. You don't look like you're sick." Well, I got a lot of time to put some, mud mask on and manicure my nails and put false nails on and whatever it is, So after 30 years of being a cosmetologist, hairstylist, nail tech, you do it on somebody else, you learn to do it on yourself. So I just want to, I'm not so worried about anybody else, friends or anything like that. I just want to be out with my immediate family, my fiance, my kids, my grandkids.
We would love to and appreciate anything that you can do to help us out. Our house is old, needs a lot of work. We have 17 steps to get up and down, which is hard on her, and she's confined just to this room. We would appreciate everything that you could possibly do to help out, and we really appreciate it.
And like we said, please please help us by donating to A House for Glenda, GoFundMe.com. Thank you so much.
God bless.